Hi, I'm Don Hunter, and I'm the CEO here at Hague Point. I know you're all getting ready for the holidays. We're excited to help you with that, and hope you enjoy this segment.
Okay, one update on the pools. Now that things are cooling off, we are going to shut the family pool down for a couple weeks, change out the remaining 2 filters, do some maintenance on the deck, do some painting and some repairs. So be aware we will be closing down the Beach Club pool for a couple weeks here in early November. Thank you.
Hey everyone, Mitchell here again with Health and Wellness. One more event we have towards the end of the year is that Thanksgiving Turkey Trot. That's gonna be held Thanksgiving morning. We're handing out shirts, sign up online. Lastly, we're very excited to announce that physical therapy is finally coming to Hague Point. It's starting up that first week in November. It's gonna take place here at the Helmuth Center as well. And all of the billing, the sign up for appointments, that's all gonna be handled by the physical therapist. Look out for more information to come on that.
Hello, Hague Point. Michael Clark, your Food and Beverage Director here again. Super excited for this season that we're in right now. We have a special dinner coming up on November 15th. We have the Robert Foley Wine Dinner. Mr. Robert Foley will actually be here curating that dinner, and we're super excited to have him. There are still a few spots left. If for some reason you're not able to make this wine dinner, we hope that you're able to make one of the wine dinners we have coming up in the future. We have a very exciting event planned on November 23rd. We're partnering with the Marriott Grand Ocean Resort, and we're going to be hosting a lantern parade viewing party on a secluded part of their deck just for us. There is food and drink that is available. We have a shuttle bus that'll be available from the Harbortown Marina to the Grand Ocean Resort. And we'll also have some limited parking that they're providing for us over at their sales center. I've been there for every single one of the lantern parades, and they are a fantastic event. We hope that you join us and enjoy it as much as my family and I have. November 28th, we have our Thanksgiving celebration. It will be in the ballroom this year. Chef Justin has prepared a fantastic menu. We're very excited about hosting you and your family. There will also be prepared food options that you can order individually and pick them up the day before Thanksgiving. We hope that you choose to join your holiday with us. We're very excited for the wonderful time we're going to have.
Hey guys, it's Laura Lee here, talking real estate. Just wanted to point out this year with the seasons changing and the recent hurricanes and weather patterns changing that we have still been very busy at the real estate office. We've still had guests that have continued to come to visit and look at property, and have actually been very impressed being able to drive around the club and see the cleanup efforts that the club has done, and it's not really scared them away. So we're excited that the times are still busy. We are going into the slower season with the holidays and the cooler weather, but we still have a lot of interest in Hague Point. So it's super exciting. I wanted to update you guys on some recent efforts that the real estate office has been working on, which was we recently hosted a local realtor event for professional development over here. At the club, we had over 55 realtors in attendance that came from the mainland, all the way from Charleston, Bluffton, Hilton Head. Everyone was very positive with their feedback and enjoyed getting to tour the club and the grounds and asked many questions about the real estate market, our building process. We had some local vendors and builders in attendance that answered many questions. It was just a lovely day on the Beach Club deck, and already are getting a lot of feedback. Our hopes for doing things like this are to educate the local realtors that aren't as familiar with Hague Point and Defusky, that do probably have clients that come through and possibly Hilton Head's not a fit for them, and this place could be. So we want to bridge that gap and hope to tap into their market and just get more people that will be a part of our club and enjoy the real estate here, and hopefully build new roofs. So things are going good around the office. If you guys have any questions, you have any friends or families that are buyers or just interested for yourself. Just give me a call or stop by the office. I'm happy to see your faces and answer questions whenever I can. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much.
Hey everyone, John Sherman here from the golf shop at Hague Point. Just want to introduce our brand new online shop that's available on the member homepage. To access that, you would just go to the homepage on Club Essentials and click on Shop. It's a great way for members that aren't on campus to be able to access some of the apparel here, all logoed with Hague Point, and some brands that we don't carry in the golf shop are available on there as well.
Hello, welcome back to the barn. I'm Marlene, and I am excited to introduce our newest member of the Hague Point Equestrian Herd. This big guy is Tyson. Tyson came here to join us from Savannah, where he was a carriage horse for a couple of years. He will be part of our trail program. He will also be doing lessons, and ideally we would like to get a carriage for him in the future and be able to offer carriage rides as a date night package for members or an add-on for events. So we are really excited for Tyson's future here at the barn. Of course, he's a little camera shy. But he is going to be an excellent addition to the herd. He is 15 years old, so that's a perfect middle of the road, sort of in his prime. He has a lot of experience already, so we won't be necessarily training him. He'll just be getting used to our program and settling into the way we do things here. He is 16.2 hands tall. That makes him the biggest member of our herd here, so he can accommodate larger riders, no problem. And we are really excited to have him here. You'll get a chance to meet Tyson for yourself at the end of November. Just after Thanksgiving, we host the best event down here at the Equestrian Center. It is the Fall Pig Roast. We will have all sorts of activities going on. There will be s'mores, there will be hay rides. Ace will be hooked up to his cart for some cart rides. Farley will be giving pony rides. We'll have live music, great food. It's a lot of fun for the whole family, and we are looking forward to seeing you all there.
Hello everyone, it's Matt Taylor, Director of Agronomy at Hague Point. I have the fine pleasure today of introducing our new equipment manager here at Hague Point, Mr. Brian Fogelman. He joined our team at the end of July, former background in the Navy, while working on aircraft carriers with F-18s, and then transitioned into diesel mechanic school, and then followed up with a period of time in the agriculture business, and most recently with our John Deere local representative for our regional area. So he has been working behind the scenes over his first 90 days, and kind of what we showed you in the early parts of the year back in January, some of our new programs that we've incorporated on our office side with the golf course maintenance team and the labor portion. They have another whole side of this program that we're now able to fully dive into from an equipment management standpoint. So we're gonna let Brian give a little demo. We're very thankful to have him and his team here, and it's some really neat stuff that he's gonna give you a quick demo on.
Excellent, thank you, Matt. So as he said, we're gonna give you a quick demo here on the equipment management portion of Task Tracker. So here it shows all the different types of equipment that we have here on the turf side. It shows our carryalls, it shows the John Deeres, the fairway units, the Pro Gators, the tractors that we use to blow off the fairways, etc. And if you dive in a little bit further, you can go in here and it shows you the hours for a service that's due, and it shows you how long until that service is due. So if I was to assign this to someone and they put in the hours at 250 up here, then it would say that that is due, and then when they redo it and submit it to it, it will go back and say that it's 250 hours till it's due, and it would come down here to the upcoming service. So that's going to be really helpful and advantageous in keeping our equipment up to par as far as from a uptime standpoint, and making sure that we minimize the costly repairs that come from equipment breaking down. Getting this equipment in here on a regular basis, going through it, catching stuff before it becomes a major problem is also going to help us in maintaining the golf course and keeping it at its peak. The other thing that this allows us to do is keep an inventory of parts that we have here on hand. which we still have a lot of inventory that we need to put in here that I work on a little bit day by day throughout my other daily activities. But here it shows what the part is, who our vendor is for it, the category that it goes into, the item that it goes to, the part number from the vendor, and then it also gives an on-hand quantity over here. And as it's assigned to a work order, it takes that down. And then when we get to a low, whichever number we assign to it as being low, it will give us a, where's it at? There it is. It will give us a low inventory alert. So it will give us an alert, and then I can go ahead and order more for the upcoming services before we run out of them. So that's going to be very advantageous in keeping our parts on hand, so we're not waiting for parts when it comes time to actually do a service. We know that we have all the stuff here that we need to do it.
And in the big picture of things, it allows us to be able to set up our schedule on the task tracker side for the labor management. We're able to set our schedule in advance, know that our activities that are coming up over the next couple of weeks, what days we want to use piece of equipment in which area. And then he is able to see that as well. And in combination with our meetings and talking in person, he's able to schedule certain services on pieces of equipment during that period of time, during the downtime. So we kind of have a window of period of time that we're out in front of things. He's able to set his schedule up. We're able to set our schedule up, know when pieces need to be used, when these pieces need to be pulled out of service for repairs and that nature. So it's going to be a really neat tool. As we get more and more information, we'll have it historically wise developed, and then we'll also have a breakdown of cost for parts and repairs and how much, basically just like a specific task of bunkers, fairways, greens, we'll have an idea of how much it costs to maintain this brand new equipment fleet that we have nowadays. So thank you for your continued investment into our operations, and we look forward to seeing you on the golf course and down here at the facility.
Thank you.
Hi again, it's Mark, head racket sports professional here at Hague Point. Wanted to talk a little about strategy. For tennis, I have a strategy for every single point that I play. It's generally based on wide, middle. If I have hit a ball out wide to my opponent, I have created space in the center of the court. When I hit it through the center, whichever player covers that ball, their alley is now open. For pickleball, it's the same type of thing. The pros have a set play for every point. The most used strategy I see from watching the league matches as well as the matches for fun out here on the courts are you hit the return cross court and then you go and hit it hard through the middle. And when it comes back, you hit it harder through the middle. And if it comes back again, you hit it really hard through the middle. But you're not using any of the space that you've created, because the key is to create space and then use that space you've created to win the point. So one strategy is, instead of returning the ball cross court, I'm going to return the ball straight down the sideline. If I return the ball straight down the sideline, the only ball that I have to cover comes right back to me. You cannot get an angle outside the line. That also allows my partner to come over to the center of the court, because now the only place you can beat us is right over here. And that's a shot that has risk. So if I have a plan, my partner can be more aggressive in their positioning to attack the next ball. A good example in another sport would be two-person volleyball. If I can't spike the ball, I set up my partner to spike the ball. And I don't want to see as much sprinting in for the next shot, because the player making the shot needs to make the shot in order to really set up their partner. If you don't make your shot, it doesn't really matter where you are. But if you hit and run like a nut to get to the net, you're probably going to run into the shot. Now, this is something that our women's pickleball team has done very, very well. The reason I see them winning matches is because they use more of the court than their opponents have used. And that's a big factor. Just like tennis, if I'm starting a match, my first serve, I'm going to hit it to their backhand, because 95% of the people who play have better forehands than they have backhands, and they don't want to hit backhands. If I do serve to the middle where their backhand is, if they're right-handed, my next ball is going out wide to the alley. If it comes back again, I go through the middle. Whichever player covers the middle, their alley's open. And the same thing happens with pickleball. If I were to hit a ball out wide, I know there's space in the middle. The club player finds the ball 3 times to make 1 shot. They hit the ball, they find it, nice shot by me. Then they watch the player run the ball down. They realize they're going to get there, they hit it, they have to find the ball a second time. Then what do? They look and find an opening on the court. So they have to find the ball a 3rd time before they make that shot. The pros have a set play. I hit the ball out wide, I find the ball with the sole purpose of hitting it through the middle. So the pros find the ball once. That's why it looks like they have so much more time. And hopefully we can put this into practice, and hopefully we're congratulating our women's team for being club champs, our league champions. Thanks, guys.